Insiders, it's Nicole, NR the Insider, and I'm back to talk to you about how to network. Not just networking in law school, but just in grad school, period, or just in life. We all hate networking, but you gotta do it because we're all trying to come up. So make sure you like and subscribe, share this video with your people that need to learn how to network because we can do it, okay? I used to didn't like to network, but it got me where I am. So here I go with some tips for y'all. Step 1, reach out to the alumni. The alumni definitely want to see you win, especially if you're trying to work where they want to work. So at my law school, we have an alumni database. It's like a whole, almost like a spreadsheet where you can see like where people work, when they graduated, all that good stuff, where they work. So at one point, I made my own spreadsheet and copied and pasted people that I wanted to talk to from the alumni database and just emailed them. But you gotta start with the alumni. You can even go on LinkedIn and type in your school's name, reach out to them. And once they see y'all have that mutual little connection with schools, they're definitely gonna rock with you. So make sure you start with the alumni. Also, reach out to people who have similar demographics. So personally, I reach out to Black women all the time, Black men as well, and then I reach out to women, and then after that, it is what it is. But if you're a person of color, you're a woman, or some other kind of, I guess I would say affiliation, then that's a good place to start too. And that also might make you feel more comfortable talking to them. So yeah, definitely reach out to people that look like you. Have a script or a list of questions. So after you found people to reach out to, you need to make sure you know what you're gonna say. So you don't gotta have every single word written out, like if they say this, I'm gonna say this. But I like to have maybe 10 or 15 good questions to ask them. So of course, this depends on the nature of the conversation. If this is about getting a job, this is about learning about the company, the questions will vary based on what the goal of the conversation is. But every time I go into a networking conversation, I come prepared with a list of questions. Sometimes it's a little difficult if you're in person because you don't want to feel weird, like having like an actual list of questions, but people don't care because they know what it is you're trying to see so you can come up. So just come prepared with questions and things to talk about. Take advantage of this Zoom culture that we're in. So of course, COVID-19 has been a tragedy. Many people have lost their lives, but we've learned a lot of things. And one thing that we have learned is that we can use Zoom or other interfaces to communicate with each other. So if you're like me and you're a little bit more shy in person, what you can do is tell the person that you want to have maybe a Zoom conversation and you're not comfortable meeting face-to-face because of COVID, send them the Zoom link, bada boom, bada bing. But take advantage of Zoom or whatever other platforms you're using because that's an easy way to network. And I think it's also less awkward to kind of end the conversation. Like I've had networking conversations in person where I'm like, okay, conversation's over, I gotta walk to my car now, but then it's like, okay, bye, and you're walking in the same direction. I don't know, all these little weird things that can happen when you're like trying to network in person. So take advantage of the online interfaces that we have. And this is particularly for anybody that is in school. Please utilize your professors. Your professors, even if it's not law school, your professors have such a wide spectrum of jobs that they've worked at and people that they know that can really put you on. And even if you didn't get the best grade in that class, like if your professor sees you trying to reach out to them so that you can network and get a job or do whatever you're trying to do, they're gonna help you. So make sure you reach out to your professors. And it makes the school look good because they wanna see you win so the school can win. So that their jobs, they can get paid a little bit more, get a little more prestige. So reach out to your professors. Last but not least, your friends. So sometimes you don't want to mix business and pleasure, but if you have a friend who's already where you want to be, or they have a good job, they got some connections, ask them to. Don't be afraid, because if these are your real friends, then they should want to help you. Especially for those of you in law school, because we always hear that, oh, the person sitting next to you might be your boss, might be your judge, and that is absolutely true. So reach out to your friends and ask them, ask them questions about their life and see what other connections they might have because you never really know. So insiders, I hope these few tips help you guys out with networking. I know, we all hate it, but you gotta do it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below. Bye.